The iconic Woodward and Bernstein introduced Cathy Lewis to the power of journalism to expose wrongdoing, uphold goodness, and inspire action. While earning a bachelor's degree at Marshall University, Cathy worked weekends at the local ABC affiliate WOWK and won a full-time post on graduating. In 1981, she answered an ad for an East Coast television station seeking a general assignment reporter. And with only a vague notion of coastal Virginia, she packed all her belongings and moved to Norfolk to work at WAVY-TV10, the NBC affiliate. She was one of nearly a dozen hires in a massive overhaul of the news operation. Less than a year later, the station went from number 4 to number 1.
Live from the station on your side.
She was assigned the military beat, which sent her all over the world to tell stories about ships, aircraft, and people, and she anchored the midday news broadcast when that was added to the wavy lineup. Cathy has a fundamental belief in media's important role as a community champion, bringing people together around shared stories, offering a platform to talk about challenges of the present and the opportunities of the future. She covered the earliest days of 2 transformative medical mission organizations based in Norfolk, Operation Smile and the forerunner of Physicians for Peace, which took her to Haiti and the Philippines. In the early 1990s, talk radio was just beginning to define the airwaves, and more importantly, the public conversation. Cathy saw the power of the medium, for good and ill, and decided she wanted to be a part of something that had such tremendous power to shape public discourse. A producer from public radio station WHRV-FM called one day to see if she'd be interested in doing a 1-week pilot for a local radio talk show. And she hasn't stopped since. Hearsay with Cathy Lewis premiered in the fall of 1996 and quickly found a loyal audience. Cathy's ability to create safe spaces to talk about complex and often difficult issues is what's made her a consistent favorite in listener polls. Tackling issues from politics to pets, Hearsay is an eclectic mainstay in local media.
Good evening, I'm Cathy Lewis.
Cathy also shaped the concept and served as host and executive producer for What Matters, a weekly public affairs show that was a staple in the Friday night lineup on WHRO TV 15. She's hosted town hall meetings and other public conversations, as well as profiled iconic landmarks like Dumars, where the first ice cream cone maker is still at work today.
We're joined again by Cathy Lewis from WHRO.
When the PBS NewsHour wants to know how issues play out in the nation's largest military community, they call Cathy Lewis. On election night, as Virginia was turning purple, Cathy helped viewers understand the distinctions that make Virginia unique. Her work facilitating conversations among Hampton Roads executives led a local philanthropist to ask her to lead the Civic Leadership Institute. It brings senior-level executives together in service to the region. In addition to speaking on topics from leadership to media, Cathy's humor essays on life as a clergy spouse have appeared nationally on the Hallmark Channel. She's been recognized for her contributions with an honorary doctorate from Virginia Wesleyan College and has been named consistently to the Inside Business Power List, an annual roll call of the 75 most powerful people in the region. It's been 33 years since Cathy Lewis packed up her belongings and headed across the mountains to the sea. She thought it was a temporary stop along the way, but Hampton Roads was so much more. It proved to be a gem of a place to put down roots and call home.